Hello creation, hope you're well. I'm just chilling out a bit really, just looking at this candle I've got just at the back of the phone, into the candlelight. I've got another candle that's lit over there in front of the clock, so I'm just listening to the ticking of the clock really. Got my salt lamp on, just at the side and at the back, and then over in that other corner there's a tea light candle that's lit, so it's lovely. But it's nice to have silence. I've mentioned this before, but it is. Sometimes I can be listening to the silence and forgetting to breathe. And we don't want to do that, do we? That might cause a problem or two. Oh. So, life is precious, and it's love that matters. And unfortunately, I found out today another friend off the estate has passed away yesterday, and he's a couple of years younger than me, so that's another one, and that's been 3 in no time at all, you know. But everybody goes when it's the time. Everybody, you know, everybody, no exceptions. So I'm just, it's nice just to have it. It's been noise, I've had noise on today, you know, so it's like I've been listening to sort of music, or I watched a movie, you know what I mean? So it's, there's been noise, so it's nice to sit. It's nice to sit in quiet, but I'm talking to you, aren't I? You know. But it is peaceful, and I've mentioned it before about sort of listening to the ticking of the clock, and to some they don't like that, you know. I've had partners in the past where they couldn't sleep for the ticking of the clock. So, but I think it's peaceful, and I don't know, it's just, for me it's peaceful. Especially when you sat in candlelight, you know, you got a nice glow going off. But over the years, you know, just to sit, and if ever we had a fire on the estate, you know, on the council estate, wherever anywhere, and you just sit and you're just looking into those flames, you're looking into those embers, you know. And there's been times where, you know, I've just not wanted the fire to go out, you know. And one time, I don't know if I've mentioned this in one of these videos before, but one time when I was doing, well, I was heavily into the alcohol, you know, and it was a problem at that time. And I got one of those bins, you know, like an incinerator bin outside. So I'd started burning, and it was freezing. So I'd been doing, I don't know, I'd cut bushes back and done all sorts. So I'd got lots to, you know, stuff to burn. Didn't want it to go out. I would, you know, pretty drunk by this time. You know, I'd got the fire going, and I ended up, I burnt everything I could, what needed burning, and then I was going into the house to find what I could to burn, and then I will go in even up into the loft, into the under drawing, you know, the storage space up in the loft, to see if I could find something. Just like I was on a mission, you know, that fire mustn't go out, you know, sort of thing. And I was drunk, you know, and I had a sweatshirt on, a shirt on. I think I had a vest on, or another t-shirt. I mean, it was cold, so I'd got several layers on, you know. And then when it got down to there was no else to burn, I took my sweatshirt off. And that went in the fire. Then when that had gone, I took my shirt off, my t-shirt off, and that went in the fire. And if I'm honest, I can't remember if I burnt the last layer of clothing or not. But I didn't want that to go out, you know. And if I'm totally honest, it's because I didn't want to go and face my demons when I went to sleep, you know, which is what happened in those days, you know, because we don't find the answer at the bottom of a whiskey bottle, do we? No. Or any bottle of alcohol, you know. But for me, well, Jack Daniels was my nemesis. And that was just one particular occasion where I ended up burning my clothes to keep the fire going. Yeah. Which were alright until you felt the cold then, you know what I mean? Wow. Couldn't get in the house quick enough then. Get under them duvets. Oh dear. And I'm so glad that those days are done. But just think how poor I would be in knowledge and wisdom had I not have had that experience. The knowledge is, if you take your clobber off and burn it, you're going to end up cold. Wisdom is having enough sense not to do it. Oh dear. So, but other than that I'm just telling you about, you know, it's so peaceful, isn't it? Just to watch a candle burn, you know. Yeah, it is. And I think it can be a natural healing energy, you know, because it gives you that peace. Or you know, when it's a peaceful sort of candle flame, there's no wind blowing it about, this, that, and other, then it's just soothes the soul. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say good night to you all, and wherever you are in the world, if there's darkness around you, you'll light a candle. You'll be that candle of love, and you'll make a difference in this world. That's it for now. Take care.